Alright. We're recording now. Great. This is how to be good with a compass, I guess. What you see on the screen in front of you right now is not a compass. This is a compass.
This is Thunderhead. Operation proceeding smoothly. Victory is just a matter of time now.
We gotta get out there, because the faster we can get there, the sooner we can help our dudes on the ground. This is like a very elaborate game of Dota sometimes. We're gonna use the not FAA approved runway to get into the sky a bit quicker and head over there and help our boats. Stay low, there's no reason for me to get any higher above the ground right now. More things will see me, more things will shoot me, so I'm just going to cruise along here until something reveals itself. Our two boats are sailing into their own deaths, really. There's a spag on a hill, which I would like to make my target. Spag, self-propelled AA gun. It's a single barrel, semi-long range. It'll hurt your missiles if you send them at it. I'm going to select both our boats and just send them to come back. Otherwise they're going to sail over there and get killed for no reason, when they could be good radar cover later. But I still want to get this spag. Oh, what's that on the map? We have an enemy shard corvette approaching us. You're going to see it's 17 kilometers away, so I'm going to get low, just below 20 meters, to stop its radar from seeing me. If the enemy has an AWACS in the area, that range goes down to below 5 meters. But you'll see I'm touching right now, and I think I get a bit unlucky in a bit where it locks onto me. But right now I'm thinking, what am I going to do when I get close? We're going to send about seven of these AGM-48s in a spread across the side of the ship. It's going to start shooting guns and missiles at me, so I'm just going to be aware. It'll probably hit me with a infrared first, but if not, it might be a radar guided, and I'll just quickly switch to the jammer and lose it. We're going to pull up and to the right to avoid its cannon rounds, which will be inaccurate. Here's a missile, not at us. And then we're going to turn to the right and head back towards the coast. Let's get close. Oh, here we go. Time to start the run. Once again, you feel like Luke Skywalker.
Warning! The enemy's locked onto you!
Here we go. It's fired and radar guided at me, but at this point I've just blown its radar up, so it can't really track me. Right now it's a floating bathtub with a hole in the bottom of it, so I'm pretty sure that's going to sink. Either way, it's not a threat anymore, so we're going to move on. Overhead is a infrared SAM and another AA gun. So the AA gun will most likely shoot down whatever first missile I send at it. So I need to send 2 barrages, and if I'm unlucky, the SAM will shoot down a missile as well. So I send 2. Let's bank away so the AA gun can't hit us. Nope. We hit the infrared SAM launcher, but it seems some terrain glitch stopped us from hitting this one. So I'm going to use my last missile on him. That's annoying. I was saving that for something else. So I've kind of overextended here a bit, and I'm flying a little bit too high, and immediately I get locked on from the left. It's just an infrared. So I pop 2 flares and drop down with them. I either lost sight or the flares worked. Key thing to do is obviously to throttle back as well when you get fired upon with an infrared. It's always worth taking a second just to look down at the missile warning screen and see what kind of missile it is. I'm looking at the map and planning my run on this spag. I want to stay level so I get the most height, but again there might be things on the left that try and shoot me, and I'm willing to take that chance. Oh, there you go, detected units. Things just appeared on the left on the map, and I'm pretty sure something here is going to shoot at me. So let's get ready to run down the mountain.
Missile break!
Cover. Pop some flares, throttle back, reduce the heat. That's not looking at me, so I'm not too scared.
Warning!
Let's run down
The enemy's tracking you on radar!
That's the worst, or the award for the worst timing radar guided missile, as I'm facing in the perfect angle to dodge it behind a hill. So I see a compass up ahead. He might be carrying bombs and he's probably going for
Fox 2!
our units. So I'm going to let a missile off to distract him. I don't want him to kill our tanks because we need them to capture the airfield. Again, kind of like Dota. I know that's not going to hit, but I shoot it to distract him anyway. I'm going to get close. 1.8, 1.7, 1.6. There we go.
Warning! You're being spiked
That's
by
a
enemy
guarantee.
radar!
Oh, infrared 4 kilometers. I'm very safe right now. I can just duck behind the mountain. You can actually see that missile on the map in the bottom left. There was no way it would have seen me having
Warning!
ducked
Enemy
behind.
radar is tracking your every move!
I think I see a helicopter up ahead, and I can skim the ground low enough here to try and avoid missiles, but not from that infrared on the right, so I'm going to hold my flares ready and throttle back if I need to, but at this point I hope I'm too close
Break! Missile!
to even be tracked. Ooh, now. Ooh. Now that feels like Star Wars. Doing, like I'm Luke Skywalker doing the trench run or something. Anyway, yeah, took out a tarantula. Gonna send some more flares away in case something's still looking at me. And turns out I was right, because right about now I get locked on. But we've got enough range that we can just duck behind a hill and the missile can't see us anymore. So no need to waste those flares or get scared. And that's how to be good with the compass. I'm gonna skim back. Not really much else to do. That was a quick sortie with the compass. A rather cool little plane. You can take quite a bit of damage with it. Most people complain about the speed, but you'll see here I'm doing 980 kilometers an hour at about 500 meters. It's got really great low-level performance, and in a dogfight that's all I'd want as well, which is why you should always take bring a gun. And this is the preferred loadout. You'll see 250 rotary. In the top right, we got some AGM 48s. Load up 2 pillars or stacks of 3. And your outer pylons can be some AIM-9s for opportunistic offense. And you've seen just how well that works. Nice soft landing. Closing. Bit too early on the brakes. Let's get a bit closer, see if we can rearm. It's very rarely you get to actually use the rearm function. Stand still for a second within a few hundred meters of a fuel tanker, and there you go. Cool. We're not going to use this though. We've taken a bit of damage, and we've got plenty of airframes in reserve.
Blaze crashed!
We did not crash.